It's Thursday. You know what that means. Morning, 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 everybody. Welcome back to London. It's 4:45 in the morning. We essentially did the same trip we did at the start of the vlog 2 vlogs ago, when we went down to Hastings. But it's a little different this time. Little different because A, we're not going to Hastings, and B, sleep was at a premium. I don't think I got nearly enough sleep as I should have done. But that's fine, that's fine. It's all good, it's all good. Anyway, we are off down the Brighton Mainline today to do all stations, Redhill to Preston Park, which would be good. Does mean we get to do Salfords and Earlswood as well. Earlswood, I should say. Which is awesome. But yeah, instead of waiting for the bus down at the coach station, I'm going to go. I've decided we're going to walk it up to Victoria. And then I think we get the 390. Oh great, that means Boris Master. First thing in the morning. Oh yeah, should be pointed out I'm coming down here the day after the King's coronation. God save the King and all that. Oh look, I found a Boris Master. That's my 390 over there, LT 661. Oh look, I've also found oh, it's that Stagecoach one. Hello. Ooh. St Pancras International Station. So down there, that's all the tube area down there. We can go to the Victorian, is it the Northern? I'm pretty sure the Northern does call here. Also, as does the Met and the Circle. I have to double check that. Oh yeah, look, there you go. Met, Circle and Hammersmith and City call here, as well as the Northern. Oh, Piccadilly line calls here as well. Well, that's more King's Cross, that is. But like I said, big interchange here at. Alright, who fancies a quickie bash? Take this fucker to Blackfriars.
Riverboat services from Blackfriars Pier, the South Bank and the Tate Modern.
Good.
The doors will open automatically at the next station.
Yeah, don't let this sunshine fool you, folks. Get open. Thank you. Yeah, don't let this. Oh, the Thames looks very. What's the word I'm looking for? Relaxing. Oh, hello. Do you see that up there? See that there? Bet he's landing in at Heathrow. Alright, then here goes my train to take us to our first station of the Brighton Mainline showcase. The 0554 Gavia Thameslink service to Horsham. And it's 700/130. And just because I can, I'm going to go in the back coach. someone is saying, but Ian, why go in the back coach? Because the first class section of the back coach of a Thameslink service is declassified. Life hack for you. Fog's out, and if the fog's out, that's never ever good. Yeah, alright, I heard you, give me a chance. Right then folks, we've arrived at our first station of the Brighton Mainline showcase. This is Redhill railway station, operated by Southern. It has 4 platforms to its name. But this is not the original Reigate station. There were 2 preceding stations which came before this. In 1841, the London and Brighton Railway opened Redhill and Reigate, only for South Eastern Railway, because they were really competing against each other hard at the time, in 1842 to open their version of Redhill railway station. The London and Brighton station then closed, and the South Eastern Railway renamed their station Reigate in 1843. However, then they relocated to the present day station in 1844, which was then known as Redhill and Reigate. In 1858, it then changed over to become Redhill Junction, segregated Redhill Hill, and then in 1929, it simply became known as Redhill. Now, this was a station that I was debating hard over whether to put in the Brighton Mainline showcase, because it could have easily gone in a future plan. But I thought, no, put it in, because essentially, yeah, it's Brighton Mainline. It's like a few other stations I was thinking, should I put them in, should I not put them in? And in the end, common sense and the weather prevailed. So, I just went very light-headed then, which is not good. But we're here for an hour, and then we're off to our next station, which will be our first visit in a long while. I believe it's Salfords next, or is it Earlswood next? It's one of the two, I can't remember which. I think it's Earlswood first, and then Salfords. But they'll be half-hour heaters, they will. Okie dokie then folks, one down, several more to go, and here comes the next Desiro City, the 752 to 3 Bridges. This will take us on to Earlswood, and it's 700-116. Oh no, we can get some good shots. They may not be perfect, but we can get some good shots. Yes, I hear you. So we have now arrived at our second station of the day. This is Earlswood railway station. Operated by Southern, it has 2 platforms. It was opened in 1868. However, by the early 1900s, it did have 4 platforms here. Unfortunately, 2 of those platforms have now gone, and all that's left are the 2 platforms on the slow line. But you see behind me, yes, it has been a while for Earlswood, but I can say the same for Salfords at the same time, which would be the next station. But it is nice because you can hear the fast lines. You can actually still see it. You can see them through the trees there. You can actually still see the platforms on the fast line. It's incredible. Anyway, here for 30 minutes and then we're off to Salfords. Yes, it is. Congratulations. What do you want for it? A medal? Right then, ladies and gentlemen, station number 3 of the day. This is Salfords Railway Station, operated by Southern. It has 2 platforms to its name. Originally named Salfords Halt when it opened in 1915, but when it did, it had no trains. Yeah, they just forgot the trains. So then had to, because originally this was a station for workmen, so they had to put special trains on for the workmen to get them here. Then it saw a regular service, and in 1935 it was renamed to Salfords, just simply Salfords. I also believe that this was one of the last stations around. Who remembers them Purtis machines, those permission to ride ticket machines that you used to get? I believe this was the last station to ever use them. Oh yeah, we've also got planes going overhead. It's a bit noisy, but you can't see them unfortunately because the cloud is so low and the fog's around as well. It doesn't make for much of anything. Anywho, we are here for another 30 minutes and then we are off to quite easily one of my favourite stations on the Brighton Mainline, Horley. Right then folks, station number 4 for the day. This is Horley railway station. It's operated by Southern. It's got 4 platforms to its name and is easily my favourite station on the Brighton Mainline, with Balcombe a very close second. First opened in Horley in 1841, but then was resited in December of 1905 to its present day location, and I'm so glad it is, because this is a beautiful location. Yeah, Gatwick Airport is very busy, and I have seen the planes are coming in from this way, so when we're at Gatwick Airport we're gonna get some planes as well, which is awesome. But yeah, here for an hour. No, we're here for 30 minutes, that's what we're here for, and then we're off to Gatwick Airport.
The next train to arrive in on platform number 4 will be your 0936 Thameslink service in Bedford via London Bridge. This train will call at East Croydon, London Bridge, London Blackfriars, City Thameslink, Farringdon, London St Pancras, West Hampton Thameslink, stations through to Luton and stations through to Bedford.
Right then folks, we are here at Gatwick Airport now, operated by Gatwick Express under the Southern banner, and it has 8 platforms. Well, it will do when the other platforms get done. Opened in 1891 as Gatwick, and then in 1935 the original Gatwick Airport station, which was further south, was renamed to Tinsley Green. This one then became known as Gatwick Racecourse. Then Tinsley Green closed, which meant Gatwick Airport didn't have a station. So what do they do? They rename Gatwick Racecourse as Gatwick Airport, and hence we have Gatwick Airport as it is today. I'm having the time of my life here, because not only are we photoing trains, not only are we photoing some good old trains here, but the planes are coming in from that direction right across, and we're getting some stunners. I think I've got the One World 777. Whoa! Hello, this one's going to Eastbourne. Things I did not expect to see today. That to Eastbourne. Alright then. Well, that's good to know. You can also use Oyster cards here apparently, even though we're well outside the travel card zone. It's a complicated place, Gatwick Airport. Anyway, Here for a few more minutes and then we're off to Three Bridges. That raid is nowhere to be seen yet.
Three Bridges only. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
What a faff that was. They announced it as 12 coaches. I thought it was 12 and they've only put 8 coaches on. That's useful. There's Gatwick Airport just over my shoulder. Right. Look, Tico. Boss. Three Bridges. Oh, I may have hurt my foot. Oh, I may have hurt something running for that train. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, mate, right. We're at Three Bridges railway station. Operated by Southern. It's got 5 platforms to its name. And originally opened in 1841 as Three Bridges. I've never ever figured out why it's called Three Bridges. Is it because the train station itself goes over 3 bridges? Sorry, don't worry, I'm not starting just yet. I'm going to wait. Get started on a specific train. Yeah, if you see a little bit of pain and agony, it's because I am. I don't know what it was, but running for that train, I think I've pulled something in me. Remember the ankle I had surgery on a few years ago? I think I've pulled something badly. Because it doesn't kill. Anyway, we're only going to be here for half an hour. And then we're going to jump on the 11:10 service and we're going to go all the way down to Brighton, but the first stop will be Balcombe. Right then, here we go then, folks. This will take us to Balcombe. It's going to be 700, 120. Mind that. So yeah, this one all the way to Balcombe. That's very tight, isn't it? Don't worry, we won't be completely down here. Right then everybody, we are here at Balcombe railway station now, operated by Southern. It has 2 platforms, but all services that stop here are operated by Thameslink. It was opened on another site in 1841, and then they repositioned it to the site it's at now, either in 1848 or 1849. There's no definite on which one it is. It is a good little station, but I will say this now: when you're filming, do not stand under that tunnel. Do not stand under that tunnel.
My wife and I wish you and your families
shut
a
up,
wonderful
Charles.
coronation weekend.
Wherever you are travelling,
And Camilla.
we hope you have a safe and pleasant journey.
And remember, please mind the gap.
What do you think? This is the tube?
May I have your attention, please?
No.
On Friday the 12th of May, no Southern, Gatwick Express or Thameslink services will be operating.
Yeah, because Asda's are a bunch of
Saturday, 13th
twats.
May, only a limited service will run, with most stations not
And then
being
the
served.
RMT are a bunch of...
From Monday the 15th to
as
Saturday
well.
the 20th of May, an amended timetable with fewer services will be in place. For further details about all industrial action taking place and to see how other operators are impacted, please visit nationalrail.co.uk/industrial action. Thank you.
How about /fuck off as well? So yeah, don't be standing under there, because I did when I started. Southern came the other way, and the wind was incredible. I think my ears popped. They literally went pop, something like that. Anyway, here for another 30 minutes, and then we're off to Haywards Heath. Okay, for future reference, we are keeping Simon well away from Balcombe. I repeat, that is Simon to be kept well away from Balcombe.
12:16 Thameslink service to Brighton. Calling at Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill, Hassocks, Preston Park and Brighton. This train is
Yes, it is Haywards Heath. And I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gun. That's what it is. So we're here now at Haywards Heath railway station. Southern Railway is operated with 4 platforms, both in island configurations. And Haywards Heath originally opened in 1841 as a terminus station, because the tunnel that's just down the bottom here, let me see if I can turn it around without the wind blowing my shit away. It's that tunnel just there. That had a collapse, so they had to spend a few months sorting that out, and then they sorted it out, and it opened up down to Kymer Junction, Lewis and Eastbourne. So, and then obviously Brighton became part of the equation as well. It's always had a bit of a reputation as Haywards Heath. It's a bit of a difficult station for spotters, but I mean, they seem to be alright with it so far, so can't complain. Anyway, the weather does seem to be holding off as well, which is a big help. A big help. Anyway, here for an hour, and then we're on to Wivelsfield. Cookfield. Good old electricity power. Oh, hello. Righty-ho then, folks. We're at Wivelsfield railway station now, operated by Southern. It's got 2 platforms to its name. Originally opened in 1854, just a little further down the way at the junction, Kymer Junction, before it moved up to this location in 1886. It was still called Kymer Junction, but then it renamed itself to Wivelsfield. Anyway, I need to get going because I've got some fast trains coming. I'll be back in a moment. So yeah, apologies for that. Those two southern units decided they wanted to play ball. Yeah, we're in the middle of a bit of a battery crisis at the moment. We're charging up the little phone, which is doing job, but it's running out of memory. I'm running out of memory very quickly, and that is a spider. Not anymore, it's not. There you go. Get out of here. Trying to crawl over my camera. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Yeah, next up is Burgess Hill. I think everything stops there. If it does, that's the end of the that's the end. Because there's no way that the battery, the memory card in the phone then survives Hassocks and Preston Park. Hassocks maybe, but Preston Park I don't see happening. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened. My God, the sun is out. What is this? It's like two totally different time zones or something. Right, therefore, we are here at Burgess Hill, operated by Southern, and it's got two platforms to its name. It was opened in 1841. In the location it's always been in, which is this location. It didn't have much back then, it just had a few huts and whatnot. But then all the buildings that you see around the station came in at 1877 and still stand to this day. It's typical of the London, Brighton, South Coast Railway style, if you know what I'm saying. We're in a race against time with our memory card on the little phone. I've got a feeling it's not going to make it, and that's being serious. It may make it, it may not, but it's going to be a very, very close run thing with it. If it makes it, fantastic, but if not, oh well, yes, I'm yawning. That lack of sleep on the coach is starting to catch up with me now. But we're here for another, 45 minutes? Something like that? No, 30 minutes. And then we're off to Hassocks. And today on You're Gonna Look Like a Right Burke, someone didn't realise that Brighton were playing at home today. It's a 4 o'clock kickoff as well. And it's coming up for 3:15.
Is formed of 12 coaches
Whoop. I almost killed myself. Someone would say I should have done early. Ha! Oh, I'm just glad to be off that train of Brighton punters. Right then folks, just as a train is coming in, I think we can get this in pretty darn quick. We're at Hassocks railway station. It's Southern operated with 2 platforms to its name, and it opened in 1841 as Hassocks Gate, before being renamed to Hassocks in 1873. And then in 1971, I think it was around, they completely remodeled Hassocks to the station you see today. Now we have an issue at the moment. The Cambridge trains are coming down 30 minutes later. Something's happened going Cambridge way. So that might help us out, it might not help us out, we don't know. But Preston Park will definitely be very interesting. Anyway, you can see the 377 coming in now. We're here for another hour and then we're off to Preston Park. See, that right there is how Brighton fans should get to the game. They should take a coach. They should not be clogging up the trains when they can get someone to... They can hire out a coach and get them to the game that way. That's a jonkier right there. Jonkier. You don't see many jonkiers around. I think Parks have a batch of jonkiers, but other than that, no one. I'm pretty sure it's that one with 142, maybe a little thing. Maybe. It's bloody dry. Yep, you all heard me, I say that right. It's bloody dry. Well, here we are, final station, Preston Park. Southern operated, 3 platforms, and you can probably tell now I'm ready to literally fall on the floor. I'm so tired. Do you know what's making this even worse as well? All of my muscles are aching. They're aching to a point, I don't know if anyone's felt this before, but it feels like someone's tied a giant weight to the end of them and dragging me to the floor. That's how it feels. Honestly, when I get in that hotel, I'll be 2 things will happen. I'll have some food and then I'm going to fucking bed. Anyway, we're not far off finishing now, so we'll get to Brighton in one piece. Deary me. Well, the time now is 5:43. I've almost been up 36 hours. And I'm ready to fall on the floor. But let's get out of here first. Right, I'm in the hotel. Right, this is definitely your fault, Simon. Look what room they've given me. I will murder someone right about now. Right then, so I've excuse me, I've waited, I've got some sleep first, and then I'll well, you call it sleep. That was probably the worst night's sleep I've ever had. Not the bed, just the fact that I was up and down, up and down, up and down. It's ridiculous. And truth be told, I'm still very groggy as well. But that's fine. We got what we wanted to do out of the way. So that's all that I care about. But yeah. Truth be told, I probably should have left Preston Park alone. But we did it, and I'm glad that we did. So all in all, fantastic day on the Brighton Mainline, despite the lack of sleep. And Lord knows how that's going to affect me going into the next vlog. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. And that next vlog, we are here in Brighton. We're going to do the buses. I've been waiting to do these for a while, so it's about time we got them done. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Kick back and reminisce, thinking about the dumb shit I did. Growing up, maybe a bitch, but I keep on going 'cause I know I can do this. I was born a baby.